Blanc water crackers are a simple, high-quality savory product that is marketed as being a gourmet product for anyone to enjoy. The proposed advertisement will aim to successfully portray this concept. The branding concepts utilized in the advertisement take a simplistic approach to ensure the theme applies to a wider range of people. The brand name of the crackers is derived from the French translation of the English word blanc. The name is intended to capture the simplicity of the product, as well as indicating to consumers that the water crackers are a high-quality gourmet-style product. The Blanc brand will be associated with quality, prestige, and status, but will also cater to everyday people. This is evident in the advertisement in scenes 6 and 7, where the main character is seen enjoying the crackers with family. There are many ways in which this branding theme is successfully represented throughout the advertisement to ensure that consumers can clearly recognize the connotations and associations that the brand successfully entails and encompasses. In the advertisement, the brand name will appear clearly in each scene to ensure that it is recognizable to the audience. The main character is a direct metaphor of the brand's concept and image. For example, the main character is a businessman who is seen as high class and sophisticated. As the advertisement approaches the ending, the character is seen to lighten up and is portrayed and represented as a normal everyday family man. Just as the cracker is seen as sophisticated but also simple, this metaphor will solidify the product's image and brand in the viewer's mind successfully to a wider demographic of people. This branding concept will portray to consumers that the crackers are a quality, gourmet product that can be enjoyed by anyone.
Our advertisement follows the narrative of a male protagonist. The advert begins at a fancy cocktail party. Everyone is dressed in formal wear, as waiters walk between conversations, offering people a snack. It then cuts to a close-up shot of a waiter holding a tray of water crackers topped with avocado and mozzarella cheese. The male protagonist subtly accepts the waiter's offering, continuing to converse with the person opposite him. The next scene is of the same man at the airport. He is still dressed in a suit and tie, implying that he has just left the function and is on his way home. On the table in front of him, there is another platter of snacks. The camera then cuts to a close-up of him, again picking up a water cracker, this time topped with pesto and an olive. The man is then shown walking into his home. As he walks into the kitchen, his children and wife greet him with a loving embrace. Once again on the kitchen table, there is a platter of crackers. As the man embraces his family in the background, the camera focuses on the platter of water crackers, topped with a simple combination of salami and cheese. This time, the crackers are the main focus of the scene, rather than the man eating them. The final scene showcases the name of the brand and the packaging. The box of water crackers are in the center of screen to ensure that the audience knows who the advert is for. This scene has a simple black background to ensure the brand is the only thing the viewer is focusing on.
Signs circulate through everyday life, often going unnoticed. In semiotics, a sign is anything that communicates a meaning that is not the sign itself to the interpreter of the sign. There are a number of signs evident within our 30-second advertisement, which I will explicitly point out. Firstly, the man and the crackers are the icons most prominent, as the advert places a strong emphasis on those two entities, as evidenced by them appearing in all 8 scenes. The use of an index can be attributed to the scene where the crackers are not simply served plain, as there are other garnishes and additional toppings added to it, such as avocado, pesto, and mozzarella, so as to enhance the quality of the item served and also to add an aesthetic element to it. Symbolism can be defined as the use of symbols to represent ideas or qualities. The symbolic meaning behind transitioning from the crackers being at a classy dinner function to then reverting to a family in just an ordinary household is that the crackers are for anyone to enjoy, essentially having a dual effect in our branding. This can be further supported when the kids add stereotypical items such as salami and cheese to the cracker, indicating that it doesn't just have to be upper class toppings on there. Signs are polysemic, open to interpretation when referring to connotations, thus creating meaning for the audience. It is important to note the setting of both the dinner function and family gathering is designed through the use of connotations, allowing the audience to make likely interpretations through personal associations. The use of signs, specifically icons, indexes, symbols, and connotations, assisted in effectively conveying the branding of our product and allowed the audience to make a likely interpretation of the advert.
According to O'Shaughnessy and Stadler, authors of Media and Society 2005, audiences are understood in two different ways, in terms of the effect and in terms of the reception. In this case, we are focused on how audiences will receive the text or advert. When creating a brand, it is important to determine both the target audience and how we want said audience to interpret and follow the advert being put forward by our brand. Our brand, Blanc Water Crackers, is targeted at people of all social classes, from the classy businessman depicted in the first scenes to the ordinary family presented in the end ones. Because the French are stereotyped to express a lavish language and pretentious lifestyle, using the French word blanc, which literally translates to blank in English, as the name of our product, we are appealing to both upper-class people and everyday people, aka our intended audience. As for the visual aspect of the advert that is being pitched, it is again crucial that there is something relatable to everyone we are targeting. By doing this, we are engaging people's emotions and certain ideologies in a subtle way, which is considered to be emotional branding previously discussed in lectures. Along with appealing to the emotions of our intended audience, we will be catering to their desires as well. What I mean by this is, we would cast attractive actors for all parts played in the advert in order to attract and maintain people's attention. This is a subtle way to exercise the very common sex sells approach. In order for our campaign to reach as much of our intended audience as possible, we would propose that the advert be played in the mornings, during the ad breaks of breakfast shows, and in the evenings during news broadcasts, as these are considered prime-time viewing slots according to Shannon Malloy of News Corp Australia. While many people are still watching live TV, more and more people are turning to online streaming sites and social media for their news and current affairs. It would certainly pay off to be advertising on these platforms as well in order to secure our remaining target audience.
The advertisement we made clearly focuses on promoting the brand of the product rather than its features. By using our knowledge of signs, icons, indexes, and symbolism, we were able to make an effective advert that will sell our product to our target audience.